Now in this video we'll see about the iteration statement. In iteration we have all there is three types of statement, that is, or statement, or we can also say that loop. There is a for loop, while loop, and do while loop. Now first we'll discuss about this for loop. What is that for loop? For loop, it's also called as a loop, or we can also call it statement. Also we can call it as a statement. We can also call it as a statement, and it's also fixed number of iteration. Means in this one, what happens in for loop, number of or fixed number of iteration, the program will be execute, or program will be execute. Now we'll come to this. In this one, basically the syntax we have to follow. The syntax is what? The syntax is in this one, what happens in for loop, it is categorized into three. Means the syntax, we have to give the initial value, test condition, and update statement, or we can also say that update expression as well. Now we'll come to this next this one, that is for loop. In for loop, what happens when we talk about the initial value? For example, we can write as example like int a equals to 1. This is what the initial value. Now the test condition, we have to test like if a is less than or equal to 10. And next one is update in the sense a plus plus should be execute. Now it will be this one. It means three things will be there, that is int equals, this is what the initial value, this is called test condition, this is called update statement. Update statement, it depends on the test condition. Like it is you can also use less than sign. Here I have used a is less than or equal to 10. You can also write, you can also say that, or you can also write as a is greater than or equal to 10 if the condition is correct. Now in update statement, basically we can you can prefix or postfix, like a plus plus a we can also use, or a minus minus we can use, or minus minus a also we can use. Means prefix or postfix, in both the situation we can use. But the prefix and the postfix, whatever you will use in update statement, either a plus plus or plus plus a, then it will be execute, or it will be same in for loop. In for loop, if you are using a plus plus, or where update statement plus plus a plus plus, or plus plus a plus plus, or plus plus a, then both will be same in for loop. When we talk about this a minus minus, or minus a minus minus, and minus minus a, both will be treated as same. Now I hope this you have understood this program. Now next we'll see about the while loop. We'll also see some examples or some program based upon this for loop. We'll see this one. Means here it is a fixed number of means the condition will be fixed. Like here the test, first the initial value will be tested with this value. Like here, if I have given int a equals to 1 and 1 is less than 10, if the condition test condition is correct, then it will execute the statement, like some statement like system.out.println hello. Means for one time the hello message will be print. Means first it will check the initial value and go to this test condition. If the condition is correct, then it will execute the statement. Now next time, if it will go to this statement in this particular loop, first it will update the statement a plus plus. Means now a becomes the value of a will be increment with 2. Now means a become a. Now a value becomes 2 will be again tested. 2 is less than 10. Yes, it is correct in the test condition. Again this second time, first it will hello, next time also it will display hello. in the output screen, again it will go and update the statement. Means when first it will check the initial value and test the condition. Based upon the test condition, it will execute the statement, and again it will go and update the statement. Again it will go back and update the statement. If after updating the statement, if after updating the statement, value will be changed of that particular variable. If after changing the value of the variable, it will test the test again, the value will be test. If the test, if here it will be the here in the test condition, if the condition is correct or true, then only it will execute further. If otherwise, after updating, if the test condition is false, it will not execute any statement. Simply it will come out from this particular for block, but if it will come out from this block and exit from the program. So here you can see how many number of times this particular loop will be executed. Up to 10 times the particular loop will be executed. Means this hello message will be print up to 10 times, like 1 2 3 4 5 up to 10 times. Okay, I hope this video is helpful for you. Now next we'll see about this for loop. Now in for loop, what happens over here in for loop, it is also called as entry control loop. It is also called as entry control loop, and do while is also called exit control loop. In while loop, what happens? In while loop, what happens? First it will check the expression. Means we'll write in the expression inside it and write the statement. Now for example, we'll see over here. Example is given. It just suppose if I'm having a equals to 1. For example, a equals to 1. If in expression, now while a or a is less than or equal to 5, or you can also write here, you can also take here one more variable to store the particular this value, like n equals to 5. So we have to write here, instead of 5 you can also write here the variable. You can pass over here and execute the statement like subsystem.out.println. We write here a into a, and again we can write here update statement. If I want to update it, we have to write update statement after executing the statement. It is just if you want to execute this condition or this expression next time, then we have to write here. It is compulsory that we have to write here the update statement. We have to write here the update statement. That is important. Now here what opens over here? First the initial value of a will be there, so we have to write it separately. int a equals to 1 and int n equals to 5. Now it will check the expression. We have to write the condition or the expression inside this while loop. Now this first the compiler will check the condition. Why it is called entry control loop? When it will enters to this particular loop in while loop, when the compiler will enters to this particular loop, it checks whether the expression or the condition, if a value is 1, so a is less than 5. If the condition is correct, then it will execute the next statement, whatever it is written over here. Means the statement will be execute, otherwise it will exit from this particular while block. It will not execute this block. Means that is why it's called entry control loop. Now when we talk about this do, in do, what happens over here? In do condition, first it will execute the statement, and after that it will check the condition or test the condition. Now in do while, what happens over here? Let's take an example. Do while, when we talk about this do while, in do while what happens? Do while In do while what happens, first it will in do while basically we write first statement, we write here statement, and after that we write the while statement, while, and we write here, either we can write statement or we can also say that text expression, or we can say we have to give here semicolon, it is compulsory when we talk about when we use do with while. Now it's the syntax. Now when we take an example, of this one, when we take an example of this particular statement, now see over here, we'll see this over here. For example, we'll see here what we have to see here. Just a second, we have to just fix it, over here. Now for example, we'll see here what here we write like this one. First we write here do, we write here statement system.out.println, we write here system.out.println, we write here any value like a equals to 1, or just a value of a, okay, just a value of a. And next we'll see, and again we check the condition in while, we'll check the condition in while, condition we have to check it, or better we'll see this thing in the next video. Thank you.